Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome to the stream. We're back. We're back with a short Odyssey. All right. So today we're doing something interesting. We have a problem. We have a problem today. Hello, Firefly, and hello, Grub Stomper. Welcome to the stream. Nice to see you guys back. So, sorry, the music's just a little bit loud in my ear. 1 second. Alright, that's a little bit better. So, we have a problem with NPCs. If we go down to see this guy. Hi, Mom. Hola. Alright. So, we go down to see this guy. We got Pierre over here. Now, Pierre is what is called a quest hook. So, he is kind of necessary in order to move the plot forward. But the problem is, and this has been discovered in playtests almost immediately, is that... 1 second. You can kill NPCs. Wait, let's see. Is his health? 1 second. Yeah. He's not... He will eventually die. And... Okay, there we go. And his things are left moving there. Thank you for the compliment on the soundtrack. This is one of the pieces I made. I'm pretty proud of this one. Very mysterious sounding. But anyway, so it's somewhat problematic that you're able to kill the quest hook, because we now cannot get the pistols that we need to do later things in the game. So there's a couple different ways that we could go about preventing the player from killing the NPC. We could just make him so that he doesn't take damage. We can give an infinite amount of health. But like, I think that's kind of boring. And it makes it feel like the game is not allowing you to try what you want to do. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make you able to attack the NPC, but you're gonna have consequences. The NPC is going to basically call you out with some dialogue, and then going to battle you and definitely kill you. And then that way, you'll just respawn from your save point, and then it'll all be good, and you'll know, don't do that, because you will suffer the consequences. So, why don't we get started on that? So, I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the stream music. Hey, Cesar, welcome! Welcome to the stream. We are trying to prevent the players from killing NPCs in a way that still allows them to try. So, what we want to do is we're gonna make a new... I'm gonna trigger a script event when the NPC takes damage. And for that, what we need to do is we need to go to scripting.h, and we're gonna need to add a new type of script. And this is gonna be called script damage. And this must be attached to a character. Okay. And we're gonna go ahead and find all the places where... So we need to add some menu entries for it. Okay, and the JSON place is an important place to put it, so let's get that in there first. Damage. Yeah, a lot of find and replace right now. It's maybe not the best workflow, but... this should have basically the same parameters as that. And then we need to add a deserialize. Okay. So we should almost there. Now we need to add a GUI for it. Let's just copy the one from script destruction. Actually, script damage, it's only going to work on characters. So we're going to make it so that this menu entry is only active on characters. So now, if we go back into the game, you should, what is that? In like Morrowind, they do that where they like tell you that like you've completely messed up the world if you kill an NPC that's important. What's going on here? What did I do? Did I forget a semicolon? Unrecognizable. What do you mean? Alright, I forgot a semicolon somewhere. And C++ is, I bet you. Yeah, it's right here. Alright. So now we should be able to add the script to Pierre. It's not going to do anything yet, but we're going to get GUI stuff for it. And it's going to serialize, hopefully. Okay, so. I'm going to turn that down. We find Pierre. I'm going to go ahead and jump to him. And then we're going to add a script damage. Uh-oh. And we're going to copy the... and we're actually going to need to add a script function. Wholesome Island, hello, welcome to the stream. First time, nice to see you here. So... let's just add a new... One second. Add a new function here. So it's going to be called onDamage. This is an Angel script. So now... we need to reload that. We should have an onDamage. There we go. So if we now save, he's got his onDamage script saved. But what we need to do is actually trigger that on damage, right? So, wait, is everything still good? Yeah, we're good. Yeah, so what we need to do is we need to go into Game World, and we need to basically set up the hooks so that we run the script when the damage actually happens. So Game World.cpp. Here we go. So set up objects. Ugh. Set up. Okay, set up objects. Come on. So what we need to do is, if this guy is a character and he has a script damage, we need to add a damage callback. And we're gonna need to define that. 1 second. The signature looks like this. Yeah, it's a static. So let's go into scripting. Make that static. Okay. And we might need to include item H just cause. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and in the scripting.cpp, if I can find it, scripting.cpp here. Okay. We're gonna need to define this function, and it's script damage. So what it's gonna do is, I believe, if we can go back to the enemy one. 1 second. What does the enemy one do? Okay. Yeah, so we're gonna get the... We're gonna get the enemy... Sorry, we're gonna get the script damage component. And then we're going to basically just run the trigger and pass in the entity. Then we actually need to define the trigger, which is basically just going to be this. It's the same as the destruction, I think, yeah. 1 second. Why can't it? Oh, it's, yeah, whoopsies. It's this. This is what it's supposed to do. Whoopsies. There we go. So it's gonna run it. Now, what we're gonna do here is we're just gonna add a little, yeah, we're gonna add a little bit of dialogue. And we are going to say We're gonna say, I am a peaceful man. Why did you attack me? And we're gonna give the translation thing here, so dialogue Pierre on attacked. Why have you attacked me? I am but a peaceful man. Peaceful, okay. Okay, so we should... That might work. There's one more place where we need to hook up the damage callback. Or sorry, damage callback. Script damage. Okay. Which is over here. Okay, so that should now when we attack Pierre, he should say the line, and hopefully, if I coded everything correctly. Okay. Damage type. Why is that? Oh, I need to include weapon. Whoop, uh-oh. Didn't mean to do that. Alright. It's weapon.h, not item.h. So, waiting for C++ to compile. Classic C++ developer experience. Alright, we're in the game. All we need to do now is go to Pierre, and we can attack him. And I think we should get... Let's see. Do we have everything cooked up here? Oh! There was an error in the script. Okay, let's see if we can fix that. Did I... One second. Expected to... 243? Oh, I accidentally typed an S in there. That... Silly me. Alright. If we attack Pierre now, we will get... Oh, wait. I forgot to do something. We're gonna get some weird dialogue. Yeah. It gives us dialogue Pierre on attacked, which it's because we didn't run the script to get the translations done. So I'm gonna quickly go and run the dialogue extraction script. But I need to make him. We need to actually delay until yeah, so if I run this Perl script, and yeah, it is Perl, don't come at me. Like, hey, Emma. Hello. Extracted, okay, yeah. Yeah, it is Perl. Don't come at me. Perl is a good language. It's perfect for extracting dialogue keys from a script. It's exactly what it's for. Alright, so if we now attack Pierre, hopefully we'll get the right dialogue. Where are you? You're all the way over here. No, you're over here. All right, cool. Yeah, hitting a rock. All right, what's up? Why have you attacked me? I am but a peaceful man. Perfect. Okay, so there's one slight problem here, and that is that, like, I'm just gonna raise him up. We want the dialogue to trigger if we attack him, not if he takes damage in general. Yeah, I don't know. So, if he... There we go. See, if he just took fall damage, it's still gonna happen. Even though, even though the dialogue is for when we attack him. So we need to check in the script to make sure that it's us that's attacking him. But the damage callback... one second. Damage callbacks seem to not include who attacked. So we need to add that to the damage callback. Yeah. So in the... Here, we're going to add entity attacker. And that's going to cause us to have to rewrite some other stuff, but we'll get that fixed. Don't worry about it. Okay. So we're going to get a lot of C++ errors, but we're just going to have to fix them as they go. Because we've changed the signature of the function. So, error. Yeah, no shit. Okay. So it now needs to... Oh, is this not getting... Okay, so the character damage also needs to take attacker. Or I'm gonna call it source, because it might not actually be somebody attacking, because it might be like fall damage, right? So yeah. Entity source. And that's just going to go ahead and pass the source to the damage callbacks. Cool. So, alternatively, a damage payload struct and have a sender field so you know who's the cause of each damage entry. Yeah, I mean, that's also, you could also do that. It's essentially... It's effectively the same as sending it in the arguments, I guess. It's just potentially, I guess you might get less copying because you can just pass the structure along. But this is the stream where we write questionable code instead of good code. because you gotta move fast. Okay. Wait. Okay, this guy, the damageable guy, also needs to take... Well, I won't send a source to the damageable. Only to characters. Lets you attach other things to said struct, like type of damage or anything else. Yeah, that's also in the function, but yeah, you could put it in a struct as well. That's probably a cleaner way of doing it, to be honest. Okay, so... What are we doing? Okay, so that's the self entity here. All right, so damage callback. It's gonna take a source. And we actually need to send the source to the trigger, because the damage, we want to be able to read the damage in the script. Who's it coming from? Wait, why is that not happening? Why can't I do that? I think we're good. Huh? Incompatible. Why is you incompatible? Oh, I forgot to add this. Okay. All right, so source. So we need to pass the source along to the function. Oh god, how do I... One second. So I'm gonna add, in this function, we're gonna have to add entity, src. And so then we're gonna, this is gonna be only if source is equal to the player. And that should guard. So as soon as we get this compiled, it should just kind of work. All right. So if the source is equal to the player, but we need to pass an argument. I'm trying to remember. Execute. Okay, set arg object. That's the function we, okay, so we're gonna need okay, this is gonna be kind of a hack, but I'm just gonna add a second entity thing here. This is definitely a hack. Oh, wait, no. Shit. We need some way of passing arguments to... Oh, I know what we can do. We can just add a... So, ctx dot set arg object. And, okay, so we're just gonna take a span. Oh, wait, does that have to be... Okay, we're... One second. I need to Google something real quick. C object. It's a C object. Is that a thing? No. Okay, I think, yeah, we literally just passed the, Okay, so we're gonna take a span of void pointers. This is really rough, but this will work, I guess. Args. Okay. So for auto arg in args. Actually, we're gonna just we're gonna do it by index because we need to give the index to the set args. Smaller than args.size. I. Okay. So now we can just actually we'll set that to a default argument so we don't have to worry about all right, cool. So okay, back to our thing here, and we need to create a. This might be unsafe because we're storing the thing on the stack, which might explode, but we'll find out. But I think it's passed by value, so I think we'll be fine. All right. Std array args equals source and address of source, I guess. Void static cast. Let's do this the quote-unquote safe C++ way. Even though we're casting to voids, which is like, you know, sometimes unsafe. All right. Let's see if that works. We're gonna get a compile. Okay, we're still missing something here. Okay, take damage. Okay, we can just do that there. Still, okay. Source. Okay, damage callback here needs to take a source. We're not going to do anything with the source for now, so we're just going to comment it out. No. Enemy damage callback. Okay, almost there. Almost there. Use a smart pointer. It won't work here. It's not gonna work. Okay, so let's see if the game crashes. Because we're doing some void pointer, you know, shenanigans. All right. Come on. All right. So let's do the quick drop test. Okay. Did not trigger. Okay. No matching operator that takes... Okay, that's interesting. Please correct. Oh, because it's... Is this gonna work? Oh, wait, that's... What am I looking at there? They need to be here. Okay. What happens if we do this? Ugh, okay, 1 second. In. Okay, that's not working. 1 second. No matching operator. 1 second. Oh, I see. I think I might understand what's going on here. Let's go quickly check something. Maps. Pierre. I'm gonna quickly remove that. I think the signature for the function is wrong. I think that's the problem. And there's a problem with the editor where it's still showing the old version. Oh, okay. No matching operator. Takes types and... Is it in the signature or... 231. Yeah, that's in the signature. And if I do entity and in, does that compile? Okay, that appears to work. No, it doesn't. Oh, I see. Wait. What's player? Player is... I think I may literally have not... Literally just not have... I'm an idiot. Okay, I didn't... The problem is that I didn't define an equals operator for entity. So I need to do that. So, op equal. Just gonna copy the one from here, then go to entity. And we're gonna define. Okay. Oh, because it's not an entity and it's just an entity, it's by value. We're gonna get a compile. Sure. All right. Apparently, I'm having C++ confusing issues, which is, you know, a classic. What if we do as method instead of as method pointer? Okay, that works, I think. Oh, shit. This should be const. But anyway, this should work fine too. All right. Let's go. Is it gonna compile? Okay, wait. That's the wrong bye. Okay, cool. We need to add the function on damage. Save. Hey, why have you attacked me? I am but a peaceful man. Okay, now if we drop him, what happens? We don't get it. Beautiful. We are. Everything is perfect. Let's drop him from like a really high height though. Yeah, he definitely took damage and it didn't cause. Okay, here we go. This is the interesting part. Now we need to make him turn into a tank and attack you, and definitely kill you. So we have. In use of script, and we're probably gonna have to disable autosaving for the duration of that because we'll figure that out later. Because you definitely don't want to have the autosave kick in after you've already triggered like the automatic death machine. So yeah, but I can sort that out off stream. But okay, so here, the way we essentially do it is we need to add an enemy AI component, remove the interactable component, and remove the friendly AI component. And then he should attack you, but we're actually also going to set his life to be some insanely high number. Okay, so we need to get the character component. So we're gonna set Pierre's life to 10,000. So that there's no possible way you can kill him. I mean, it's possible, like, but it's gonna be very difficult. And then we're gonna give him a damage bonus, which is gonna be quite intense. So get energy. That's what we want. Okay, the multiplier is gonna be 10x. Let's see what happens now. And I'm gonna add a little bit of dialogue. Prepare to die. Alright, I'm gonna run this again. Like, hopefully now, he should be pretty hard to kill. Although he doesn't have a weapon, so I guess... Okay, I'm gonna turn off the music for the just incidental music and turn on the game music. And we're gonna turn game capture. Cool. Alright, teleport. So, now, if we attack important story character Pierre Pistolet, we should get some crazy shit going on. Wait. Why have you attacked me? I am but a peaceful man. Prepare to die. Okay. Let's see, how much does he hit? Oh, oh, because his base weapon is pretty weak, so we need to give him, like, a, I mean, he should shoot you with his guns, but we don't have programming for that. But... Oh, shit, but he stun-locked me. Oh, okay. Okay, I need to make it so that the, the thing does not trigger if he already has a enemy AI component. If return. And then we're gonna give him a we're gonna have to give him a weapon of some kind. Although, can we do that in the script? Okay. Well, let's just make it 100 times so that 200 times. All right. That way he'll definitely kill us. All right. So, let's pick up sword. Go over here to Pierre's hole that he's stuck in. We're supposed to rescue him from it, but instead we're gonna attack him. Alright. Hello, Pierre. Why have you attacked me? I am but a peaceful man. Prepare to die. Okay, yeah. Okay, he does quite a bit of damage now. But we are no match for him. Shit. Yeah, there we go. He killed us pretty easily. Where is this autosave? It's in the hole. Oh, after we killed him from before, yeah. Okay. Cool, so that works. Let's see if we can add that to one of the other characters. Specifically Carmen, because, like, let's just add it to all the characters. So, we should just be able to, for the most part, just copy Pierre's script, go to Carmen, add the same function, have to rewrite the dialogue a bit. Carmen. Why have I attacked you? Why have you attacked me? I have not provoked you. Provoked. Yeah, I have not provoked you. Prepare to die. Alright. Vinny should be... able to destroy you in one hit and spawn an explosion too. Yeah, actually, I don't know if you can kill Vinny. I would have just made him fly away, but I guess I should do this too. Vinny should be like the hardest like guy to defeat. All right, and that's just gonna be Carmen. Not that this like code's still gonna work, but like I just want to be consistent here. Carmen's life. Okay. Cool. All right. Oh shit. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay. Let's use the Kriegsmesser for this one. Kriegsmesser, not Krieg. Yeah, I think I got it right. All right, Carmen. I'm going to attack you, and I am going to regret it. Because you will destroy me. All right. Wait. Why didn't that? Oh, because she doesn't have the component. 1 second. I actually gotta, because I moved shit. Okay. Let's add Carmen's damage script. Script damage. And we get a copy. This one. On damage. Save. All right. All right, why didn't that one trigger? Let's put a breakpoint in here. Let's see what's happening. Take damage. Actually, it should be scripting here. All right. Oh, it says could not open file. That doesn't make sense. Why is that not working? Okay, this is it actually? Okay, so damage callbacks. Oh, her damage callback didn't get hooked up. I see. Oh, because I did it. Okay. I need to. Yeah, I think if I just restart the game, it'll work. It should, because I added it at runtime. And it didn't like that very much. So I need to call setup object. Alright. Am I... Alright. So does she have it? Yeah, she should. Okay. Okay, cool. It's triggering it now. So... Why have you attacked me? I have not provoked you. Prepare to die. Okay. Is she gonna... Oh, wow. She one-shotted me. Okay. Yeah. cool. Or not cool, but whatever. Okay. So, it now appears that it's pretty much impossible to kill a story character, because they will defeat you, and the game I would say is clear enough, like, that you should not be doing this, right? Like, I think it should be obvious that you're not supposed to kill the characters. Alright, let's try that one more time. Why have you attacked me? I have not provoked you. Prepare to die. Ow. She just punched me in the face and I died immediately. Wow, okay. Alright. I also need to make it so that it auto-saves when you start the game, so that you can immediately, if you start a new game, that it goes back to the beginning. Alright. So, what are we gonna do now? I think we should do some terrain work, because this is something that gets brought up a lot in the playtest, is that, like, you know, there's it's kind of hard to navigate sometimes, like, you don't know where things are. And I think basically, like, you should try to have, like, I think the rule of thumb is, like, we should try to have, like, 1 or 2 landmarks visible from anywhere in the anywhere in the game. Most people. Yeah, maybe. So we need to. So, like, one of the things that was mentioned is, so, like, from over here, actually, let's look from over here. What can we see from over here? We can see the ship. That's kind of interesting. We can see the waterfall. We can see the castle. Not castle, fort. It's a fort, it's not a castle. And then there's some stuff over in the distance. So this place is fine. This is a... So... But... What we kind of want to do is we want to get players over to where Yusuf is, because he's an important quest character, and a lot of people don't find him immediately because he's, like, kind of over here somewhere. So let's see what we can do. So we can see one landmark from here. We can see the waterfall. We can see the little hill that that Carmen is on, and then we can see the tower. Oh, we can see the rock. And we can see a little bit of the fort. So we want some reason to go this way. I think the waterfall is a little bit... Like, that's a good thing to get us over to here. But then, we're not going to go this way. We're going to go to the waterfall. So we probably need something on this cliff up here. You guys can't see my mouse, can you? Yeah, you guys can see the red thing, right? We probably need something up here, right? To show that there's something over here. There's something worth looking for. But we don't have anything. So, let's go up here. What are we gonna add? Because there's actually an interesting forest over here that you can't see from over here. So what could we add? What do we have in the docket here? Could add a tree. Wait, not that tree. That's like the big tree. But I don't know if that's that enticing. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's not. So, but maybe they're like... So this is the spot. There's also a skeleton over here, but... I'm going to flatten out this spot so it looks kind of like a lookout. And then we're going to see what we want to put here. Just making it a little flat so that there's something to stand on. Alright. Kind of meadowy, I guess, but feel like we need some dirt texture as well. Alright. Save that. So what do we have over here now? Wait. Where do we go? Oh yeah, we're supposed to be over here. I guess, what? What am I looking at? I got lost. I lost myself, which is not a good... Okay. So coming here, coming from over this way, we walk towards the waterfall. Oh, you know what we could have? We could have a cave. That's always cool. Yeah, we'll put a cave sort of right over here. And hopefully we'll be able to see it. So, let's get our cave rocks. And let's go through the process of building a cave, which is not... It's not always the most intuitive in this engine, because I did not make it that way. Okay, so we got the brown rock wall, and this is going to be the walls of our cave. Alright. What's this gonna look like from the outside? Actually, I think these need to tilt outwards a bit more. Make it look a little bit more natural. Look like a cave. Starting to. Just need these things at the side. Gonna rotate this like that now. Let's see. The manipulator's not exactly the nicest. Alright. Alright, so coming from this way. Oh, this is where the path is. That's why. So coming from this way, I think the cave needs to be rotated more towards the viewer, so that it so that we can see it better from over there. And then we're gonna need to modify the terrain as well. Subtract. Gonna... Just clear that out a little bit. Let's smooth it now. Subtract. And then let's save that. And just to give the player a reason for going inside, do we have a chest we can add? Chest. I just put that over there. Alright. Because you always want to reward the player for doing the thing that you want them to do, which is go over this way. Alright. Alright, I think that cave looks like it might be interesting. Let's add some vines, just sort of like coming from the top. Yeah, just coming out of there. And some wall vines. Just being over there. What else we got? Let's add some plants just to around the entrance. All right, let's add some more. Some ferns. All right, save. Actually, you know what would be cool is if there was like a little... Uh-oh, we gotta redo the occluders. Yeah, that should work better. Yeah, okay, now we're not... There should be just a hole in the top of the cave. So that it's like casting a little bit of light. So I'm gonna move this back. And then we're gonna have the brown, just some smaller rocks here. Come on. All right. So hopefully, at the right time of day, we should get some cool light coming in through there. One second. All right, actually, yeah, nice. And let's put the chest right under the light. Because that's what you want. And let's smooth that out a little bit. Come on. Even flatter. There we go. Save. Alright, and this should be a different texture on the ground. I'm gonna... Let's add some of this. Some of this. Just some greens growing in the cave. I think that looks nice. Alright, save. Alright, let's go back to... Move this guy over here. Let's see what the cave looks like. Yeah, I think it looks like something that is worth checking out. Possibly. I'm gonna adjust the entrance to make it a little bit more obvious. All right. Terrain. Subtract. Flatten. Or smooth, I guess. And then we're gonna add the known walkable ground cover so people kind of, hopefully this looks like you can walk on it. And then we're gonna smooth that out. More intense. All right. Save. Let's go back to what are we looking at? Oh, now we're revealing the sort of corner there, which we don't. Let me actually do it from over here. Because that's really what we want to see. Add. Uh-oh. Did some rotation there, I didn't mean to. Yeah. All right. Save. Save. What do we look like from over here? All right, that looks cavey. It looks like somewhere we can visit. And there's a chest in there, so we know. I missed the beginning of the stream. Do we have hidden pirate ships yet? Not yet. It will probably not be today, but, okay, so yeah, I was talking about in the Discord group, this is kind of a fun idea that, that was had, is that there should be underground rivers. And then somebody posted that clip from the Goonies where they find the pirate ship underground, and I think that we should have that. We should definitely have an underground pirate ship that you're gonna have to find later in the game, and that's gonna put a real test on the level of quality of my cave system, because it's gonna be a very large cave. It's gonna have a whole pirate ship in it. But we will make this happen. This is a thing that's going to happen. So, let's go over here and let's see what Yusuf is saying. Because the entire reason this cave is here is to guide us in this direction. And now hopefully it's pretty obvious that there's something over here because there's a path, but like... maybe I should make the smoke from Yusuf's fire go even higher so that you can see it. But it's kind of far from here, so let's keep going. It does take a while to walk places. Although it was recently discovered that you can just keep rolling if you... And you will... I'm gonna see if I can fix this, because right now you don't actually drain stamina when this happens. Which is problematic, because this is essentially an infinite stamina glitch. Wait 1 second. Did I save the game? Just double check. Infinite stamina glitch here. So this is the fire. You can see it from like way back here, but not from all the way over there, because I don't know, how high would the smoke from a campfire go? Oh, and now we get the nice chill pirate camp music. Yusuf looking over on the water. Okay. Oh, while we're here, why don't we let's add Yusuf's damage script. Speedrun strats. Yeah, I know. That was Domiran. I believe that's how you say his username. Who discovered that one? He's the developer of Twin Gods, actually. If you haven't checked out his game, you should check it out. There's also a Steam page. You should wishlist Twin Gods as well. That's a great game that is in development on Steam. It's sort of JRPG, which is not generally my cup of tea, but it does look very cool. And another fellow GP indie dev is making it. But anyway, what was I doing? I was going into the script to give Yusuf a damage thing. So, Yusuf... yeah, that'll be fine for now. Yusuf State. Wholesome Island. Yeah, Twin Gods is very fun. I'm the only Twin Gods playtester. Yeah, I'm still working on the game. I'm still like, I haven't finished playing Twin Gods yet, but I'm working on it. What was I gonna say? Yeah, Yusuf State, that looks fine. Actually, I'm gonna change his multiplier only to 10 because he actually has a weapon that can do serious damage. So his multiplier is only gonna be 10, but we're gonna add the damage script on him. Yeah, I know. Stop complaining. Alright, there we go. No matching symbol, character name. 1 second. Oh, I see. They just did Yusuf. All right, cool. There we go. He's working now. So on damage. Save. Anyway, we just added his script, but well, we got to reload the game because it crashed. I'm not sure why. Is it going to crash again? If so, we have a bug to fix. By the way, so Wholesome Island, you're referring to the Steam Deck crash that I've been experiencing for Short Odyssey. It goes away if I run the game through an OpenGL Vulkan translation layer. The Steam Deck is on a slightly old version of the drivers once. So once Valve updates it will probably be fixed. Yeah, I kind of suspect that's gonna happen because I did test on Linux with Proton, and I'm on like Mesa 25, and I think the Steam Deck is on like Mesa 24. So I think once they get Mesa 25, which I don't know when that's going to happen, it'll probably be fixed. But it's worth noting that ASO did work on the Steam Deck before, but at some point it got broken. I don't know if that was because of something I did or if that was something that Valve did, but like, I don't own a Steam Deck, so it's kind of hard for me to test. You were trying to help me as much as you could, but it is going to be tough to solve. But I hope that Valve solves it for me so that I don't have to deal with it. But yeah, if you have a Steam Deck, hold out. Like, I am trying to make ASO work on it, and like, when the game launches, I can guarantee you I will have Steam Deck support. I'm gonna make sure that I have that. But right now, Steam Deck is a slightly weird machine, so you know, there's occasionally problems. But I'm glad that you got it running. There is a workaround for it, I guess. Is this something that you can do easily without having to go into the desktop mode to like run command line stuff, or is it like a little complicated? I suspect it's probably not something I can just tell players to use as a workaround. But anyway, okay, cool. His dialogue is working. Master of the Blade. Can I get stamina upgrade? I'm probably gonna have to make you pay for the stamina upgrade. I don't know why I haven't done that. Cool, I got stamina upgrade. Teach me about sword fighting. Absolutely, but can't do it for free. I'll give you a good price though. Sure thing. I don't have enough money. All right. Why don't we find some money? There are multiple ways. Well, there's pretty much one way to get money, but it's gonna involve wait, where's the paddle's in here. Yeah, there we go. It's gonna involve us going somewhere. So it was actually recently just changing some launch options. I put what I did in the workaround in the Discord. Okay, thank you so much. I will yeah, I'll let playtesters know that that's the workaround. I hope you got decent performance when that happened. So another thing that was brought to my attention was that I did not prevent you from using seals as boats. You can, in fact, use a seal as a boat. This is another thing found by the Domiran, the Twin Cods developer, is that seals can be turned into boats. That's just because anything can be a boat, unless I say you can't be a boat. So, oh god, I gotta jam the trouble is, I think, getting onto the seal. But once you do that, I've been told the seal is a very fast mode of transportation. All right. Oh god, didn't quite hit it in time. All right, let's get on. Get on the seal. Come on. Performance was 40 to 60 FPS max, solid 60 on max settings. Okay, so that's That's significantly worse than last time I read it on Steam Deck without the translation layer. You should be getting like 100 FPS on Steam Deck on normal settings. It gets capped at 60 by default. Yeah. I can't. Ah, shit. Come on. Get on. But yeah, it shouldn't be dropping down to 40. That's definitely there's some, the Vulkan translation layer is doing something that I, come on. Why can't you paddle? Okay. What if he's over here? I think the trick is just mounting the seal in the right way. Hey, there we go. Uh-oh. But... okay. We're on the seal. We're right... oh, shit. Alright. Something screwed up. Oh, why did we autosave in the air? Alright. Something is messed up there. Anyway, I didn't intend for you to ride seals, but I'm thinking maybe that would be cool. I can't seem to get on the seal correctly, because that was not something you were supposed to do. But what can we do? Let's... oh yeah, we were gonna find money so that we could get Yusuf to... we get some money to buy the sword training, which I believe is going to give us a damage upgrade. Yeah, 50-60% the native performance of OpenGL. It works, but yeah, like it's definitely playable on the Steam Deck, but it's definitely worth it if I fixed my code or if Valve fixed their Valve updated their Mesa driver. That would hopefully solve it. All right, we got some reals. We're rolling in it. What do we got? We got 1 second. I gotta get rid of this performance counter. 16 reals. So we need 64 reals, which is 2 doubloons. So we gotta find... is there... where do we have all the money? Is there anything in here? No, there's nothing in this cave. But I do know where there are some more reals. And let's roll over there. So, let me take you on a tour of the island in search of reals, in search of treasure. Now, if I put a hidden pirate ship underneath the island in the underwater cave, then, you know, you're gonna find a lot of reals in there, but that's for future. Alright. So there are some reals at the top of this jump puzzle. Actually, there are some more reals, but I need bombs. So, in order to get bombs, we're gonna need to fight skeletons, which is where the bombs are hidden, so we need a sword. No, I'm gonna go get the Kriegsmesser, which is hanging up around here. And then we're gonna fight some skeletons, we're gonna get some bombs, we're gonna get some reals, and then we're gonna get some even more reals. Steam has updated Mesa in their sort of staging pre-release stage, so hopefully that comes soon. Yeah, I hope so too. Yeah. Do you know if it's to Mesa 25? Because that's the version that we know works, because it was tested by a couple different people on different GPUs, but still, all AMD ones. Because the Steam Deck is some kind of AMD shenanigans. I don't know exactly what it is. Alright. We are once again fighting skeletons. It should be at 25 point. Great. That sounds like a great number. To the old Spanish fort. Alright. I did slightly tweak the parry. Yeah, did you see that? Did you see the spark? I think that looks pretty cool, but it gives you more feedback to see that you parried. Also, his wind-up is a little bit longer now, so you should be able to see it coming for a little bit longer. It won't change the what was I gonna say? It's not gonna change the parry timing, but it gives you more warning. All right. So like, hopefully, like that seemed a lot easier. I didn't even get hit by those guys, and you know, as we know, I've gotten wrecked by these guys many times. In the I had a whole video about it. All right. Okay, we got bombs. We're gonna use these bombs. Actually, let's not use the bombs. Let's use the friggin' cannon. All right. Come on. Let's push this, turn this guy around. We're gonna use the cannon to get some reals here, because the cannon is also capable of destroying. The cannon is capable of destroying cracked rock just as well as the bombs can. All right, come on, roll on, buddy. Won't you roll so slow? How can I roll when wheels don't go? That's a classic old bluegrass tune, if any of you guys recognize that one. But, roll on, buddy, won't you roll so slow? How can I roll when the wheels don't go? Come on. All right. So we should now simply, let's turn this around. Let's aim the cannon now at this rock and blow her up. Nice. Let's get in there. What do we get? We got a doubloon, which does not have a picture. It's gonna need to be added a picture. We have 48, we need 64. Alright. There's one more place that we gotta go. So, hopefully we can use the landmarks. Okay, actually, at night you can't really... Like, Carmen's over there. I don't know if you can see her, but, like, it's kind of hard at night, actually. Maybe she should have something next to her that draws your eye. Oh! Bird. Let's chase him away. Hey! Yeah, the nature does react to you. It's a smart bird. I got that bird's code from this book, which is AI in the old-timey sense, not in terms of the modern, you know, slop shit. This is just about game stuff. Like, okay. Alright, failed to see another human. I haven't seen anyone. Okay. Who are ya? Supposed to blah blah blah. Turret Tortuga, Batista's band of brutal buccaneers. Cool, bye. Just wanted to say hi. Alright. And we actually, do we still have bombs? Yeah, we have bombs. Alright. So, we're going to go on to the feared platforming challenge. Which lots of people have struggled with, but I think it's a lot better now than it used to be. Oopsies. Alright. Alright, we got an Escudo, 16 reals. How many reals do we have? 64. Yeah, let's go use our reals now to buy the sword training. Okay. So there is this sort of obstacle here. We can't go further this way, but whoa, floating rocks. Yeah, there's a sorcerer about, which Vinny tells you about. So let's get down here into the hole. Let's hopefully yikes. Hopefully not die while that's happening. Whoopsies. Okay, cool. We're in the hole now. Actually, let's blow this guy up with the rocks. I can't remember what I put in here, if anything at all. Oh, I changed the keybinds to 1 and 2. Let's blow that up. Cool, what do we got in here? Another chest, what a surprise. It's very dark in here, actually. We got another doubloon. How many reals do we got? We got 96 reals. We're rolling in it. We're rich. Alright, so let's crawl our way out of this ravine here. This is gonna take us to Yusuf. If I recall correctly. I did design it. Alright. Roll on, buddy. Won't you roll too slow? Alright. There should also be music here. Once again, I need to do a music stream. I'm gonna say that right now. The next stream I could do is gonna be the music stream. I'm gonna write some new music on stream. Yeah. Hopefully you guys will find that fun. I know I will. If not, a harrowing experience, because coming up with creative things to do while other people are watching you is a little bit nerve-wracking, you know? Yeah. But, you know, I might prepare some melodies ahead of time so that I'm not completely going in cold. But I will start with an empty Reaper session, and then at the end we'll have a song at least. All right. Let's switch to the sword here. I actually, oopsies. Oh, this guy's still coming at me. All right. Another thing that was brought up that I probably want to do is that I want to make the post-parry attack, the riposte, I want to make that do more damage, so it'll have like a different animation and just be cooler, so that, you know, encourages people to parry. There we go. Yep, rolling head. Roll on, buddy. Won't you roll so slow? Alright, here we go. Another bird. Seagull. Alright, Yusuf, give me some sword training. Greetings, solo traveler. I am Yusuf Al-Fazari. Can I? Absolutely, but as a member of the dueling union, I can't do it for free. I'll give you a good price, though. How about 22 doubloons? Sure thing. Okay, let's have a friendly duel. Don't worry. Nobody's gonna get hurt. This is actually true. Oh, shit. Oh, wait, no, I think... we'll find out. The game might actually crash, because I just realized I added something to Yusuf's, thing, which is going to trigger when he gets attacked, which... Actually, I think we'll be fine, because he already has the... There's a guard for it. Don't forget to parry. Let's go. Alright, I'm going to just save here real quick. Game saved. Alright. Alright, what do we got? What do you got? What do you got, Miss Yusuf? Alright. Oh, because I have the damage upgrade. Because, yeah, you get the damage upgrade when you fight him. Great form. Excellent technique. I broke something. Uh-oh. The game is not responding. 1 second. The game got soft locked there for a second. I think that's because I hit him while the transition was going on. Let's try that one more time. Okay, so I should be able to load my game. Oh, okay, that's actually fine. Okay, but what happens... Because there was a manual save, too. Oh, okay, so we're fighting him. Okay, cool. Yeah, so, like... Parrying is not the only strat. Like, you can also dodge. Okay, you win. Great form. Excellent technique. Okay. Yeah, I think it's just because I hit him while the thing was happening. I might need to lock it so that you can't attack while the dialogue box is up. Kind of makes sense. But yeah, actually let's look at the script to see why that's happening. Like, okay, I'm actually seeing what's happening. So we don't set conversation state on him. But we need to. We should. Oh, actually, we do set conversation state. So I don't know why that's happening then. Yeah, weird. Don't know what's going on there. Okay. So we now have a damage upgrade. Let's go do some fighting. So, we should from here be able to now get around the ravine, I believe. If we'd like to. Oh, let's just pick up an extra one of these guys. All right, rolling up. By the way, like, once again, I'd just like to let everyone in the chat know, if you guys ever want to see anything in the game, just, like, ask for something in the chat, and, like, we can take a look at it. Alright, there's the cave that we added before. Oh, I need to get rid of this because it's making my stamina drain quicker. Yeah, if you're carrying weapons, your stamina drains a little bit quicker, and it doesn't regenerate as quick. Anyway, don't carry weapons while you're running. It's not a good idea. Unless you're in combat. Alright. So, following this path should get us over the ravine now. Yeah, so now we're on the other side. One second. Alright. What do we got up here? Can we get ourselves down, though? That's the question. Yeah, I think this goes down. Okay, so we're gonna go fight some crocodiles now. Nope. Oh, this is not the way down. It's over here. Whoopsies. Can we slowly slide our way down? Yay! Oopsies. Took some damage there. Alright. We're in the woods. 1 second. Is everybody's stream working okay? YouTube seems to be telling me that there might be an issue. One second. Okay, it seems like it's working fine, I guess. Alright, we'll just carry on then. Might be some internet problems, I'm not sure. But anyway, we're in the woods here, and we got the swamp. So, let's fight some crocs. Crocs should probably drop something. I feel like. It seems to be skipping frames every so often, but it's not too bad. Alright, I guess I'll just ignore the YouTube warning then. Alright. Rising sun over here. Alright, we're in the jungle. Welcome to the jungle! We got fun and games! Alright. Got a bomb chilling here for no reason. We got new music. We got some... Alright, cool. Let's get some food here, because I think we're running low on health. Alright. They got some healed up a little bit. Ooh, that's a chest. Just chilling there. Ooh, who are these guys? Escudo. Those light rays look so cool. Thank you. Actually, let's make them look even cooler. Because I have them on low settings right now. But I can change them to maximum. Yeah, that looks even better, I think. Oh, shit. Skeleton. You guys will see this area in the GP Direct trailer, which will be launching next week. We're almost done editing it. There's been a lot of little minor things we need to fix, but like it's coming out. It's almost done. Stay tuned. It's going to be an awesome showcase. If you don't know about GP Direct, it's a showcase me and some of my friends on the GP Discord are working on. And it's going to showcase some really cool indie games and engines. And it's going to be up on YouTube. And you should stay tuned for that. Alright. Cool. So, Wholesome Island, was it you that said that this was like Dark Souls with Minecraft vibes? Because, like, there's definitely a lot of rolling, just like Dark Souls. So, you know. Alright. Oh, what do we got here? I should probably make it so that they randomly have, like, money and stuff. But anyway, moving on. Yeah. I just think that that was kind of a fun way of describing it. It's like... It's definitely not what I intended to make the game like, but, you know, that's not a bad thing to be. Alright, I'm not gonna fight this guy today, because he doesn't work. This guy is completely unfinished. He's gonna be a mega boss. But as you can see, we walk right through him. The only functioning boss right now is Leviathan. Leviathan, we fought him last stream, I believe. But, there is the Sorcerer's Tower. The Sorcerer's Tower is supposed to wreck you, but a lot of people did not get the memo. And they've tried to fight every skeleton in the Sorcerer's Tower, and may have succeeded. So I'm gonna need to add some kind of, like, you know, insta-death ray that just, like, vaporizes you when you try to take on the Sorcerer's Tower without having help. Because the intention is that you're supposed to be able to get help from the pirates, right? And that's sort of a lot of the quest structure, is getting the pirates together, right? But the combat particularly reminded me of Dark Souls, and how you can kind of scavenge stuff reminded me of... Yeah, I've not played Ark Survival Evolved, but it seems interesting. Yeah, so this is the Sorcerer's Tower. We can see he's got a skeleton army hanging around. Let's, like, these guys have to wreck me, right? Like, I'm a little bit confused how people, like, are cheesing this fight. Like, look at all these guys. I guess, okay, no, these guys did get aggroed, okay. See, how am I gonna fight 4 guys at the same time? Oh, shit. Yeah, so I can definitely see the Dark Souls, like, the Dark Souls comparison, but I will actually let people know that was not my intention to make it like Dark Souls at all. It just, I guess because I added the rolling, but, like, the biggest, like, Zelda was, like, the biggest influence on a lot of this game, but, I mean, I guess that should be obvious, but, like, just because a lot of things are very Zelda-esque in this game. But, the combat, as soon as I added the dodge and the parry, I guess it became Dark Souls. Alright. Come on. Come on. Get you. Gonna get you. Okay, so I am actually... This fight's probably not hard enough, to be honest. We went straight from, like, the game being too hard in previous streams to now the game's not hard enough. Damn, we gotta fix this. And, I'll have you guys know I don't believe in difficulty selections. I think that, it's a bad idea to have the player, like, pre-choose how hard the game they want to make is before they know how hard the game is. So, as a result, like, difficulty is intended to be scaled by basically allowing you to get upgrades. That's the intention. But a lot of work needs to be done on that front. Oh, I guess another problem is that they can hit each other. So if they kind of get crowded, they tend to smack. Okay, I'm actually almost dead, but do I have any food? No, I don't. All right. Ooh, what if I wonder if I can use the bomb to fight these guys. All right. Let's get them all clustered up, hopefully. That's probably the best place to set off the bomb. All right. Come on, come at me. All right. Oh, shit. Oh, shit, I died. All right, well, it's almost 4 o'clock. I think we've come to the conclusion of this stream, but I thank everybody for tuning in, and I will remind everybody before you leave, there's a link. There's a link underneath this stream right now. It says Wishlist the game on Steam. If you haven't done that yet, I strongly encourage you to click that because it helps me out that the game is wishlisted, it gets exposed to more people, and then when the game comes out that you can buy it immediately, which is also good for me and good for you because you get to play the game. Now, you should also subscribe to me and follow me on Blue Sky if you would like, if you're on there. But yeah, definitely like this stream, subscribe, leave a comment down below afterwards. But thanks everybody guys for tuning in, and I will see you next Saturday at 2 p.m. That's the schedule. Usually, I think that's the schedule going forward. We're going to do Saturdays 2 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Eastern. I'm in the Eastern time zone. And I will see you guys next week. Thank you guys for